Hi guys, welcome to my channel The Fulfillment. I am Asif Iqbal. Today I am going to discuss on the topic that is the 10 tips for English honors students. The video is very helpful for those students who are pursuing English honors course in different colleges and different universities. Okay, so please don't skip the video. Please watch the video full. Let's go through the topic. First of all, I suggest the students to read the topic of English honors, to read the syllabus and texts of English honors in English. Don't read too much in your mother tongue. As for example, whose mother tongue is Bengali, don't read too much the text of the English honors subject, that is English literature in Bengali version. If you read too much in Bengali version or in your mother tongue, it will hamper your spirit to know the English literature and language very well. If you always try to read the Bengali version of the English literature, it will hamper your spirit and your habit will be always to read in your mother tongue. This is a bad habit. Try to be free from this bad habit. If you get rid of from this bad habit, I think you will shine in future. You will improve your taste of English literature very well. So don't read too much in your mother tongue. If you need to read simply the literature that is belong to your syllabus, please read in English paraphrase. So this is the first point, how to read the text, how to read the content of English honors syllabus. Secondly, I suggest you speaking and discussing in English. It is the tendency of the students of English honors, especially those who are Bengali medium students or Hindi medium students or any other medium students, they try to discuss with their friends or teachers the matter of English honors in their mother tongue. This is a bad habit. If you speak in your mother tongue, if you discuss in your mother tongue, your communicative skill, your speaking skill will be very much poor. If you avoid to speak too much the matter of English honors in your mother tongue, that is either in Bengali or Hindi, your speaking power in English will be developed. You will be able to speak English correctly and fluently. So try to discuss with your friends or teachers or tutors in English. Don't try to use too much in your Bengali language or in Hindi or any other language. Okay? Next point, I suggest that text reading. Most of the students of English honors, they avoid these. They only memorize the notes, but they do not go through the text. I suggest the students to read the text clearly, to read the text with attention, because without going through the text, you will not be able to answer any question properly and you will not be able to enjoy the taste of literature. If you go through the text, no question will be problem to you for answering in the exam hall. And if you don't quote any text, your note will not be impressive. That's why go through the text. If you feel it is very hard, please try to take help of paraphrase of the text. Okay? And you should go through the text because in future you will be either a teacher or professor if you like. That's why you should have to read text clearly, because in future you have to teach your students the text clearly. Okay? Moreover, in the exams like school service commissions or college service commission exam, many questions are said from the text. That's why you should have to go through the text for also exam preparation. Okay? Next point I suggest to all the students, that is use of dictionary. You should have to use your dictionary, because without using dictionary your knowledge will not be proper, your knowledge of vocabulary will not be appropriate. That's why every day, every moment you should have to use dictionary to develop your knowledge of vocabulary. And without proper knowledge of vocabulary, you will not be able to write any composition correctly, elaborately. Okay? That's why using dictionary is an essential part for the students of English honors. Next, I suggest you knowledge of rhetoric and prosody. You know what is rhetoric? Rhetoric is the art of speaking. It is the decoration of language. As you know, there are various parts of speech. Likewise, there are various figures of speech, such as figures based on similarity, based on association, figures based on indirectness, figures based on imagination, figures based on sound, figures based on construction, etc., etc. So if you don't use figures of speech in your writing will not be impressive. To enlighten the literary taste of your composition, you must use rhetoric. This is not only for English honors students, it is useful for all kinds of students who are pursuing honors course in various literature. Okay? So that's why you must use rhetoric. Then you should have the knowledge of prosody. What is prosody? Prosody is the grammar of verse. If you don't know the prosody, you will not be able to read correctly any piece of poetry. That's why you should have to know prosody. In the syllabus of most of the universities, perhaps the rhetoric and prosody are included. But I suggest you, if it is not belong to your syllabus in the first semester or second semester, yet you should take the books and try to know what is rhetoric and prosody, because from the very beginning of your English literature, of your English honors course, you should have to know rhetoric and prosody. Next point, I suggest you to read reference books. Without reading reference books, your knowledge will not be elaborate. Your knowledge of literature will be very poor. So, to develop your idea, to enlighten your literary thoughts, you should have to read all kinds of reference books regarding English literature. That's why you have to go to the library for collecting books, and you should enjoy the books for your literary purpose. Now, the seventh point, I suggest you to memorize your text and notes. You are going to be prepared for the exam of English honors. That's why memorization should be done. Some text, especially some lines of poetry, some dialogues, some conversations, etc. Even some quotation from any short story or novel, you should have to memorize. And through memorization, you will be able to implant these quoted lines in your writing of the answers. Moreover, in the exam hall, if you are not prepared by memorization, you will not be able to write the answers of all questions within the particular time. Even if you write the notes yourself, yet it should be memorized. And through memorization, you will be able to be properly prepared for the examination. Okay? Next point, I suggest you to revise and write what you have memorized. That should be revised every day. And after revising, you should have to write. Because you know, reading makes us full. Conference a ready man and writing an exact man. What have I said? Reading makes a fool man. Conference a ready man and writing an exact man, as Bacon said. So if you don't write, your idea will not be appropriate. Your knowledge will not be a matter of perfection. That's why you should have to write every day. Next point, I suggest you to develop your listening, speaking, reading and writing skill. And to develop these skills, daily you should have to listen English, conversation, English dialogue, English news, etc., etc. You should have to practice speaking in English with your friends, teachers, tutors, classmates. You should have to read for half an hour or 2 hours reading. And you should have to write to develop these skills. And at last, I ask you to develop your knowledge of grammar, because grammar is nothing but a system, is nothing but a set of rules which govern any language. To speak correctly, to speak clearly, to speak properly any language, I think if you follow these, if you follow these 10 points, you will be benefited and English honors will not be hard to you. So please follow these 10 tips. I think you will prosper in life. Your life will be very, very optimistic. That's the 10 tips for the English honors students. That's the end of this video. If you like this video, if you think you are benefited after watching this video, please subscribe my channel. Please like or comments. All the best for you.